around, and if there's a relatively smaller mess, I find myself just grabbing towels because the wet dry vac is too big. There was no real sweet spot in the industry. This is an amazing little piece of equipment. It's from Stanley. That's an American tool company we know and we trust. It's a 5-gallon size, and we're at under 60 bucks. It is brand new today. I don't have a lot of these to present. This is when, again, when the drain clogs, when the washer and dryer overflow, when you want to be able to get something done quickly and easily. But instead of plastic, it's stainless steel. There are 3 different filter systems in it. And even with all the onboard tools, this thing still weighs in at a reasonable weight. And then we give you all the accessories to make it a simple, easy system. I think it's going to be the vacuum cleaner that you go for when you've got a big spill. Now, we sell $300, $400, $500 vacuums here at QVC.
Absolutely. Big
brand names that you know. But those vacuums are designed for vacuuming, dog fuzz off the carpet, not for when you've got a big mess.
Yep.
Howard, welcome back. How are you?
Great to be here, Dan.
I like this. I just got to work with your wife, Diana, then I get to work with you.
Yeah, we're all here today.
You couldn't do this with any other brand of vacuum. It would destroy their vacuum.
Absolutely. I mean, this is not just water, this is dirty water, muddy water with debris floating around. This is 4 horsepower, and it's a Stanley. And it's going to be able to just suck that up in just a few seconds. I mean, look at that thing go. All that mud and debris.
The mud and the stuff. Yep. That's really impressive. For a price tag of under $70 to be able to get that, my car all winter long was a nightmare.
Yeah.
And my big 20-gallon shop vac that I had out there, it was too big. I wouldn't reach for it.
Absolutely. My wife would never get my shop vac. I fell prey to that man thing where bigger is better, and I got to get the thing. Horsepower.
By the way, I also wound up spending almost $200 for that stupid thing, and I don't use it very often.
Right.
This is small enough, lightweight enough.
It is.
Where I'm going to reach for it often. You've got 2 great big bucketfuls of wood chips.
And that would clog a normal vacuum many times over.
That would kill a regular vacuum.
Exactly. I don't want to go do a project and have to empty the filter 4 or 5 times. I want to be able to do the project and clean it all up and then empty the filter once. And I've taken this out to jobs because, like you said, it is the sweet spot. It is so easy to take that size one out and around. Fits right in the back of the van. Like you said, it weighs in at 10.5 pounds. That's with all the accessories on board.
With wheels.
With wheels. And it's got the caster so it can follow you around.
I've been waiting for this. This whole process started, it was May of last year.
Right.
When I saw Stanley's sample line and realized, man, that 5-gallon would be the perfect size. And what it does is it takes the wet, dry concept of vacuuming out of the realm of being just for the woodworker or the garage guy and puts it into every family's life.
Right.
Because there are things you're going to want to clean up with an industrial vac that you don't want to touch with,
Absolutely.
Your Oryx vacuum or your brand names like Shark or Dyson.
The wet messes, absolutely, and certainly any of these bulky cleanups. I don't want to be emptying it out multiple times. And if I spilled a cup of water, that'd be one thing. I get a paper towel. But when the toilet leaks or the sink leaks or the washing machine
the washer and dryer
leaks,
yeah, exactly.
It gives up the ghost. The hot water heater's flowing on the floor. You got to get that water up because it's damaging everything around. This
really
is the gulper nozzle, which is like a standard utility nozzle, but every nozzle that comes with this is designed to be used for multi-purpose and water. And if you look at the bottom, it has these little notches cut in.
That allows the water to flow through.
Allows the water to flow in.
Well, Stanley, they're a tool company. They've been around for well over 100 years. And they know what they're doing.
Over 170 years.
Is it that old?
That's how long they've been around. It's a name we all know and trust. I still have tools that were my grandfather's that are Stanley.
Stanley branded,
I'm still using them.
Same here.
And I expect to be using this for many, many years because it's stainless steel. Those are 2 of my favorite words, Dan.
Well, stainless steel doesn't rust. This thing is built like a miniature tank.
It really is.
It's lightweight. It's easy to empty. And here's one other factor. There's 3 different filtration systems on this. I'm doing a painting and sanding project, my entryway right now. My big 20-gallon vac, I can't even use to get dust out of because I don't have a filter for the back.
Right.
What goes in one end comes out the other.
Yep. And this has all 3. So you're ready for any job you come across. This is the foam filter used for water. It's always going to live on the unit.
Stays there,
Yep. This is the reusable, cleanable which is going to be for 99% of your dry cleanups. But if you've got that really fine dust, like the drywall dust, that clogs up everything. That's why you have the disposable filter bag. That's going to let all that dust and dirt, debris be right in the bag, so when you're done, throw it away.
And you get
now
3
your
of
machine's
those.
clean. Yep, 3 of those.
You get all your extension wands, all the accessories,
3
your hose,
wands.
the wheels, and you get
An
inflation devices, because you can reverse this from a machine that has great suction to a machine that has great power in blowing.
Yep, and we're actually going to take a look at that. We can go over to the car,
We are
because that's
gonna
one of
clean your
my
wife's car, aren't
favorite
we?
spots to
This is
clean.
funny, 'cause, I was working with Diana earlier, and she goes, "You're going to clean my car," and I went, "What? Huh? I guess we are."
Yep, here it is with the floor attachment. You can see it just sucks up. It's got that 4 horsepower motor in there.
You read my mind.
Plenty of power,
Just because
plenty
the
of
unit's
capacity.
a little smaller, they didn't make it wimpy at all.
No, they didn't. They really did it right. They gave you all the accessories so that you're able to clean up everything, whether it's sand out of your mats, whatever it happens to be. It's going to pull that up, put it right in there. Pet food, if you spill it. Again, if you spilled a couple pieces, you can put anything on there. But when you have those bulk pickups, that's when you're going to want to use the big 5-gallon capacity that this has.
By the way, did you hear puppies barking earlier?
I did.
Yes.
I think they were calling to their daddy.
Yes, we have puppies coming up in just a few moments.
And then
So-
if you want to switch over to blower, it's simple.
Yeah, let's show them how to do it. All you do is you reverse the hose.
Yep, you
from
pop
one
the
side
hose
to the
out.
next.
And this hose isn't just a friction fit, it clips in.
Yes.
So it's not going to pull out when it's blowing or when you're dragging it around behind you. And now you've got the blower. So you're able to blow away the leaves.
Yep. I'm impressed. Again, I went too big.
Yes, I did too.
It's guys, we make this mistake. Out there are these 20-gallon wet dry vacs that are the size of a dumpster, but we buy them.
Right, oh yeah.
And then we very seldom use them because they're too bulky, too big.
Look at these
too much of a pain.
petrified French fries that you find under the seats.
I know those.
You know, my kids are guilty of that when they're eating in the car.
I'm
Look at
guilty of that.
these huge gumballs. That would clog up any normal vacuum.
Did you hear that suction?
Pet hair.
Why does that make me happy? Buddy, it's always pet hair for me.
Oh yeah.
I'm vacuuming
Absolutely.
out my car 3 and 4 times a week. And I won't pull out that big 20-gallon vac, but the 5-gallon
This
I
one
will.
is easy to grab. It's the perfect size. And coming from Stanley, you know it's a name that you can trust.
At a price that makes it affordable. We're under 60 bucks. We're just barely over 50 bucks. We don't have very many of them, limited quantity. Howard, thank you,
Great
sir.
to be here, Dan.
Great idea. Coming up at the end of the program, we're going to be talking to John Mueller about Blue Clean. And they make, again, a solid product. Beautiful item. This is your opportunity to be able to get your outdoor living space nice and clean. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a bit. Oh, this makes me happy. You know, our cats, our dogs, are 4-legged family members.
Absolutely.
And listen, even when my wife is mad at me, she doesn't make me sleep on the floor. You know, I at least get the sofa. Well, but so oftentimes we ask our dogs to sleep on the floor, and it can be cold.